The top 5% of Uber and Lyft drivers do not drive forever. They use rideshare as a stepping stone. They build cash flow. They learn their market. They save aggressively. And they pivot into a real business that does not require them personally behind the wheel every day. Today, I am going to show you exactly how that transition works, the pivot paths, how to fund the new business, how to keep your 1099 income flowing during the switch, and the 12-month timeline to make it happen. Welcome to the Freelancer's Wealth Blueprint. This is where we turn gig income into long-term wealth. If you drive for Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, or any rideshare or delivery platform, and you want to build something that lasts, hit that subscribe button right now. Let us get into it. Let us start with the fundamental insight. Rideshare income has a ceiling. Even at the top, full-time drivers grossing $70,000 to $80,000 a year are trading roughly 50 to 60 hours a week for that income. The ceiling is your time. You cannot multiply yourself. To break through that ceiling, you need a business that either generates income without your direct labor or commands a much higher hourly rate than rideshare. The most successful driver-to-business pivots use the knowledge, the skills, and the customer insights you already have from driving. Then they convert them into something with leverage. There are two main pivot paths: auto-related businesses and service businesses. Let us walk through each one. Path 1. Auto-related pivots. These leverage your vehicle knowledge and your connections in the rideshare world. Start with fleet rental. You buy 2 or 3 extra vehicles and rent them weekly to drivers who do not own qualifying cars. Rental rates run $250 to $400 per car per week. 2 cars at $300 a week brings in $31,200 a year. Next, driving instruction. You get certified through your state DMV, then charge $50 to $100 an hour. A part-time instructor working 20 hours a week earns $60,000 to $100,000 a year. Third, mobile auto detailing. Startup cost is just $1,000 to $3,000 in equipment. At $75 to $200 per car, and 2 to 4 cars a day, that is $8,000 to $20,000 a month gross. Path 2. Service business pivots. These leverage the soft skills you built behind the wheel rather than the vehicle itself. Think about specialty delivery niches, medical specimens, legal documents, catering, business-to-business courier work. These pay $3 to $6 per delivery versus $1 to $2 on the gig apps. Then there are mobile services that use the same drive-to-customer model. Mobile dog grooming, mobile car wash, mobile carpet cleaning. Your skill at routing to dozens of addresses a day transfers directly. There is one more service pivot worth naming on its own. Real estate. Many former rideshare drivers move into real estate because the lead generation skill of talking to dozens of strangers every single day transfers perfectly. A real estate license costs $300 to $1,000. The first year is slow, but established agents in even mid-tier markets earn $100,000 or more. Now, here is the critical move that separates successful pivots from failed ones. Keep your 1099 rideshare income flowing during the transition. The biggest mistake I see is drivers quitting Uber the day they incorporate the new business. That kills your cash flow during the highest risk months. Instead, taper down gradually. Months 1 through 3, keep driving 30 to 40 hours a week. Months 4 through 6, drop to 20 hours. Months 7 through 9, drop to 10. Months 10 through 12, exit completely once the new business covers your bills. Let us talk about funding the new business. You have 3 main options. First, your own savings. The cleanest path? No debt, no investor expectations. But the slowest path. Second, SBA loans. The SBA microloan program offers up to $50,000 for startup businesses. The SBA 7A program goes up to $5 million for established businesses, though you typically need 2 years of operating history and a credit score above 680. Third, business credit cards. New business cards usually approve at $5,000 to $25,000 limits with a personal guarantee. Use those for short-term capital only, never long-term debt. The 12-month transition timeline. Months 1 through 3 validate the pivot. Talk to potential customers. Run a small pilot. Confirm there is real demand. Months 4 through 6, set up the legal structure. Form the LLC. Get your EIN. Open business banking. Get any required licenses and begin marketing. Months 7 through 9, ramp the business. Land your first 10 paying customers. Refine your pricing and your operations. Drop your rideshare hours. Months 10 through 12, exit rideshare fully and focus everything on the new business. Now the tax advantages, and this is where the new business really pulls ahead of pure rideshare. As a sole proprietor or single-member LLC, you keep reporting on Schedule C, but you unlock a much broader range of deductions and depreciation. Section 179 lets you deduct up to $2,560,000 in qualifying equipment purchases the same year you buy them. Bonus depreciation in 2026 is 100% of qualifying assets. So a $50,000 work van bought for your mobile detailing business could be fully deductible in the first year. And the standard mileage rate of 72.5 cents per mile still applies to your business driving. Track every mile from day one. Keep clean records. And once your new business clears $80,000 to $100,000 in net profit, talk to a CPA about electing S corporation status. The salary plus distribution structure can save you real money on self-employment tax once you cross that line. Below it, the extra compliance cost usually is not worth it. The driver-to-business pivot is not glamorous, but it is one of the most reliable paths from gig work to real ownership. Pick your path. Validate it. Taper out of rideshare while the new business ramps. And within 12 to 24 months, you will have replaced the steering wheel with a business that no longer depends on your hours behind it. If this helped, hit subscribe. I will see you in the next one. This content is for educational purposes only and does not constitute tax advice. Consult a qualified tax professional for guidance specific to your situation.